Hi, this is Greg. Today I'm going to show you how to navigate your ultrasounds using the Purview Viva Viewer. After you launch the images from the work list, the hanging protocols decide how the images will be displayed. In this case, we have them displaying in a 2x2 layout. Hanging protocols will also decide if the cine will be turned on or off. If it's off, simply selecting the play button or using your spacebar will automatically start playing the cine ultrasound, the cine loops. We will play the loops based on the acquired frame rate. Of course, you can always adjust that frame rate. Simply selecting, you can slow it down. You can also change the direction, so it'll go into more of a yo-yoing effect, or looping from first to last. You can pause from the toolbar. You can also pause and restart using your spacebar. You can select a smaller number of images, so simply reducing the clip size down here. Once the ultrasound is playing, we can also use our left mouse to click and drag. That allows me to just drag through the images, much like I would scroll through them. Once I release the button, it'll automatically start playing again. My right mouse, by default, is window level tool, so I can always adjust the window level while the cine is actually playing. To zoom the image, simply select on the zoom and pan tool. Zoom, we use our mouse wheel. This will zoom up our image. It'll also pan the image based on where the arrow key is. If I want to pan it around a little bit more, simply left click and drag will pan the image around. The image is in display. We have a number of visual indicators for you. Our thumbnail tray is always at the bottom. You can have that pinned open if you wish. Anything with an orange border tells you it's in display and it's the active series. If you have a blue border around that series, that tells you it's in display but not active. If you see the turned down corner, that tells you you've seen the images within that series. In the left hand corner, you'll see a number. That'll tell you the number of images within that series. We also split out and group our cine loops together. So you can see by time, we'll have those grouped together, and then we'll split out our still images based on time within the acquisition sequence. View those, again, using our arrow keys. We can flip around, or I can simply drag those into view. At any time, if you want to see an image or a series bigger, simply double click on it, and it'll give you a full screen view of that image. A couple of the tools that are useful for reviewing ultrasound are line measurement. We'll do any measurements within the ultrasound region, as you see here. We can also come down to the Doppler wave, and with one click at the peak, it will automatically find the zero baseline. We'll give you your peak mean velocity here. Using our freehand tool around the Doppler envelope, like that, by clicking on each of the points and double clicking to finish, we'll get our peak and mean velocities for the Doppler envelope at that point. A number of different layouts. If you have dual monitors, we will span the browser across those two screens, and you can have dual monitors, so you can just duplicate the toolbars and thumbnail trays across those monitors as you wish. A number of different layout options for you to choose from, and some options for doing study comparison. We have a more structured mode, so it'll anchor the most current study to the left side and place all the priors along with that. But we also have a more unstructured or shuffle mode, which allows you to place any image in any viewport as you wish. To do our study comparison, simply select on Study Compare. You can see that it's anchored on the left-hand side, the most current study. Coming over to the study list, this will give me a list of all the available studies for this patient. Simply clicking on the one that I want to view, we'll put it in the right-hand side, and now I have both my current and my prior ultrasound in view. If I want to, I can drag and drop a few more images in there, so I can, using a shuffle mode, I can choose the layout, and now I can drag in an image there, and maybe I want to take one from here and put it there. There we go. We also give you another visual indicator. You can see here on the screen, we show you which images are in display, so you know where things are in display. At any time, if you want to, you can always return back to the comparison, and it'll re-anchor the current and prior studies together. That's the end of the ultrasound tutorial. I hope you found it useful. And again, thank you for choosing Purview.